So my boys are older now. They're in college. Crazy. They have legit girlfriends, like legitimate. It's kind of crazy. They came home for Mother's Day, which was nice. And I was just kind of hanging out, and Jackson and Grant, they both walked in the room, and Jackson goes, "Hey, Dad, can I talk to you?" I said, "Sure." He goes, "How do you talk to girls?" And I go, "What do you mean?" He goes, "How do you communicate with them?" And I said, "Well, that's two different things, buddy." He's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "Your mom talks all the time. We haven't communicated in 25 years. And then she walked in the room. She goes, "What are you talking about?" I said, "How we don't communicate." She goes, "We communicate." I said, "No, we don't. You talk and I pretend I'm listening. That's not the same thing." She goes, "We communicate." I said, "Okay. Whatever." I said, "We do communicate by text." I make her text me stuff all the time, 'cause then I can prove what she's actually asked me. Especially the grocery list. She can't claim I didn't get what she asked for. The other day I came home with groceries, I put them on the island, she starts going through them. She goes, "You didn't get any yogurt." Not on there. She goes, "Well, I told you to get strawberries and blueberries, you'd think you get yogurt." I said, "You went to Costco the other day, got some power bars, did you get a kayak?" Like, "That's different." I go, "No, actually it's not. It's exactly the same fantasy deal you're playing." And the boys are like, "Can we leave the room?" So my wife is mad at me right now. I know she's mad because she called me 3 times while I was backstage, but I didn't answer. Well, she has no idea I changed her name in my contacts to potential spam. That's hilarious. I don't care what you say. I texted the kids and told them. They went, "Oh, that's genius. That is so funny." That's so funny. She's got to laugh eventually. I go, "Yeah." Because my wife's awesome. She is. I got to tell you this. A few weeks ago, she got her identity stolen. But the guy's spending less money. So I'm just going to let it ride. So the other day, my wife and vasectomy were going to a wedding shower, and they were running late. Shocker. So I'm just kind of hanging out, and my wife comes in and goes, "Hey, Henry, present. Here's a gift, and here's the wrapping paper. Do me a favor and wrap it." I said, "Okay, no problem." So I picked up the wrapping paper, and it was clear. It said clear, transparent. The tube was gray, so it looked gray, but it's clear. So I just wrapped it. She came out and goes, "What is that?" I go, "I did exactly what you're doing. You want to text it to me? I'll tell you." She goes, "But that's clear." I go, "That's what you bought." She goes, "No, it's not." I said, "It says clear, transparent." She goes, "That's false advertising. It says it clear, transparent. That's not false. They can't get away with that." Well, apparently they did. I don't know why you spent $20 on this. We have saran wrap laying right there. And she's like, "What do I do?" I go, "I don't know. Take it like that. It'll be funny." She came back later. "Wasn't funny?" I said, "Well, maybe I should have taken it. I'm a pro." So now I told her, I said, "Okay, here's the deal. Since we used it and we can't take it back, the next 5 gifts you have to wrap has to come from that roll." She's like, "I'm not doing it." I go, "I'll do it. Because we have some other weddings coming up. And you're going to be the clear wrapping paper girl." She goes, "Why are you making me do this?" I go, "Because it's funny." I've been married a long time. I've married 7, 8, 9 years, something like that. Well, she ain't here. 4, I don't care. Do you matter? Doesn't matter. Shut up. 19 I've been married. 19, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got to tell you this. 3 weeks ago, my wife got her identity stolen. But the guy's spending less money, so I'm just going to let it ride. My wife's a good Southern girl. My wife is from Arab, Alabama. All right, you know about Arab, then you know she's white. That's the whitest town in America. It is all white people, all the time. Except the day we got married. I had 20 Korean people there. We freaked that town out. We're hanging out at the Chevron. You go to Arab, see where you hang out. Some guy walked up and said, "What are y'all doing here?" I said, "We may buy this place." You gonna buy the Chevron? No, the town. We're Korean. I love that. Hey, you Korean? Or hi, warrior? I'm fine, how are you? What was that? Hi, warrior. Southern speak for Hawaiian. Now, if you've never been to Hawaii, get there, beg, borrow, steal. I love Hawaii. I love all the words. I love all the vowels in their words. Kind of pali, yali, yali, yali. Kamehameha, mea, mea. Kapa'a. That's why there's no Hawaiian version of Wheel of Fortune. But when you go to Hawaii, you start speaking like a local. You can't help it. You pick their cadence because their words are beautiful. Waikaloa, Kapalua, Waikiki. I was at the North Shore one time. This lady's looking at this sign. She's going, Pipilini, Pipilini. I said, "No, ma'am, that's pipeline." He's not as dumb as one of my best friends. He's dumb with a bag of hammers, man. One time he was riding my car, and I flipped on the turn signal, and he went, "What's that clicking noise?" Hey, Henry, your car's making like a clicking noise. Going, "You're a goobhead, you know that?" But it's not his fault because his parents are stupid. They named him JB. That's my buddy's name. And JB's doesn't even stand for anything. That's the guy's name, JB. So when he's 16, he tried to apply for his driver's license. He wanted them to think that JB stood for anything. On the application, he wrote, J only, B only, Stewart. It came back, Jonely, Bonely, Stewart. I swear. He was going, "Look at this, Henry. Jonely, Bonely, Stewart." Shazam, man. What's that clicking noise? We still call him Jonely, too. And people go, "How'd he get that name?" We go, "We'll tell you how." He's an idiot, that's why. Bless his heart. But this shows how dumb he is, too. You know, on Star Trek where it says, "To boldly go where no man has gone before," he thought boldly go was another planet. We're watching Star Trek, got a clear blue one out. He says, "When they going to boldly go?" Man, what did you just say? Well, every episode they say boldly go. They ain't never been there. Man, why do we hang out? That is Jonely Bonely from Boldly Go. And Jonely's a great hunter too, man, but he's dangerous to hunt with. The way he hunts, he goes, "Man, if it moves, just shoot it." He'll go, "Got him, Zeke. Zeke?" Thanks for getting that one. Because Zeke's last words are, "What's that clicking noise?" Now, one of the dumbest things Joni ever said in his life, like I told y'all, I am Korean. I went to Korea for the first time in my life like 10 years ago. And I told Joni, I went, hey, Joni, I'm going to Korea. He goes, God, that's just like going to a different country. Kind of like Bowley go, enter there, big boy. I don't speak one word of Korean, not one word at all. That's kind of weird for me, because people just walk up and talk to me. I didn't know what to do. I'm just kind of looking at them going, how y'all doing? Get away from me. Funny thing happened though, I'm waiting on the bus one day, just waiting on the bus. This American girl walked up. Out of all the Korean people she could have picked, for some reason she grabbed me. And I swear she looked at me and went, is this the bussy that goesy downy towny? I looked at her and said, I reckon so.
So I've been married 23 years. My wife is awesome. She is gorgeous. She is smarter than I am. She's funnier. Overmarried. Every guy you want overmarried, don't you, fellas? Yeah. You want your buddies walking up going, dude. Not dude. It's not good. Oh, I tell you, a few weeks ago, my wife got her identity stolen. Yeah, but the guy's spending less money. So I'm just gonna let it ride. "23 years we've been married. My wife's never said anything instantly stupid I could talk about on stage until last year. I was in a show in Cabo. Had a couple nights off. The people that hired me gave us tickets to go hear this Mexican band. So we're walking down the street to go hear this band, and I looked at the tickets, and there's no name of the band on the tickets. And I said, honey, I wonder who we're going to go see, because there's no name on here. And she goes, yeah, there is right there. No cameras. I said, honey, that's no cameras. So I'm running down the street because he's chasing me, because I'm texting the kids going, you're not going to believe what your mom just said. We get home a couple nights later, they had Latin music playing. My wife goes, what is that? And they go, no cameras! We have the whole collection of no cameras. So now when we go eat Mexican food, somebody has to order no cameras. She gets so mad. I'll take some no cameras. No, señor. No cameras. ¿Con queso? No. She's so mad. It's one time. I say one thing. Yep. You're lazy. That's lazy writing. No, you said something stupid.
Howdy. How y'all doing? Yeah, I know what may be going through your mind right now. Just let it soak in a second or two. Because there's something wrong with this picture, ain't there? You're kind of going, hang on, that's an Oriental up there talking like a hillbilly. And I know this ain't quite right, but you'll get used to it, I swear, okay? Because I talk this way all the time, but I know when I come up here, you expect me to say something like, hello, you rook-a-marvelous. That ain't gonna happen, no. So drink up if you want, just be careful about it. We're gonna have a good time. Let me tell you a little about myself. My name is Henry Cho. I am from Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm Korean. See, there's a stigma about Orientals. There's a stereotype to them. Because like right now, you're probably thinking of an Oriental person that you know, and you think that I know them. Happens all, Henry, do you know the Chungs that live off of Broadway? I go, afraid not, dude, sorry. Heck, one time I was back home, this big old boy come up to me. He was overweight. I'll be nice about it. He was hefty. He was a hefty fella. He come up to me and goes, hey, I know some Koreans doing a laundromat down the road here. You should drop by and see them sometime. I thought, drop by and see people I don't even know? So I looked at him, I said, hey, big guy, there's some fat people live in my neighborhood. I said, you ought to drop by and split a cow with them, pal. I was born and raised in Knoxville, Tennessee, lived there my whole life. I live out here in Los Angeles now. And it's different out here. I like coming out here. It's good to be out here in Tennessee. But I tell you what, one thing I'm not a big fan of is when my girlfriend comes out, we have to go shopping every day she comes out here. So I'm not a big fan of doing that. She always goes, Henry, let's go to the mall. I go, honey, if I want to be around clothes that have never been worn, I'll sit in your closet for an hour. See, all the guys love that joke, and all the ladies go, that is not funny.
See, I can't shop for girls either. I cannot buy her clothes as a present. No guys can do that. You know why, ladies? Y'all have too many sizes. I go, honey, what size are you? She goes, I'm a 3'4" or a 5'6". That's 4 sizes in my book. And you know what size we end up buying, ladies? We buy whatever size the sales clerk is. Because she'll come up to help us and go, you need some help? Yeah. What size does she wear? She's about your size. Really, what's your favorite color? I don't know, what's yours? Yeah, your size, your color. Put it in a bag. I've been here 5 minutes. Come on. And if you're buying clothes for a girl, fellas, what's the one thing you can't forget? If you're buying clothes for a girl, don't forget that receipt. Heck, that's the first thing I give them. I go, honey, I bought you a present. Really? What is it? Here's your receipt. Here's your present. Here's your car keys. You gotta be back in about 5 minutes or so.
One of my daughter's best friend's little boy is half Vietnamese, and his dad's name is Me. So me and I know, me and I were inspectors at a robotics tournament, and it turned to a bad Asian version of Who's On First. Because the director came up and said, hey, who signed up on this robot? And I said, me. He goes, you? And I said, no. Well, then who? Him. Well, who's he? Me. We can do this all day, buddy. So me found out I was making fun of him. He's a grown man. He's had that name his entire life. No one's ever made fun of him except for me. Me. He called me and said, it gets worse. I go, how? He goes, my sister's name is you. I said, you're lying. He goes, I swear. I'm like, well, how cruel are your parents? We're going to name them me and you and send them to America. That's what we're doing. That'll teach them to talk back.
So I've been married 24 years. My wife is awesome. She is gorgeous. You had nothing to do with it. Why are you clapping? She is gorgeous. She is smarter than I am. She's funnier, overmarried. Because every guy wants to overmarry, don't you, fellas? Yeah, you want your buddies walking up going, dude. Not dude. Oh, a few weeks ago, my wife got her identity stolen. But the guy's spending less money. I'm just gonna let her ride. This woman's not like, she's shaking her head at me. It's a true story. And my wife's mad at me right now. I know she's mad. I haven't spoken to her. I just know she's not gonna be happy with me. She's called me 3 times before the show while I was back there. My phone rang 3 times, it was her, I didn't answer. Well, she has no idea I changed her name in my contacts to potential spam. Is that hilarious? That's hilarious, isn't it? Oh, she'll laugh after she's not. That's hilarious. It's hilarious. My wife's really smart. She really is. I mean, crazy smart. She has a BA, bachelor's degree in accounting. She has a law degree and a minor in archaeology, which means she knows how to spend money. She knows how to argue, and she's good at digging up the past. She's never said anything instantly stupid I could talk about up here until last year, finally. I was doing a show in Cabo, had a couple nights off, and they gave us tickets to go hear this Mexican band. So we're walking down the street to go hear this band, and I looked at the tickets, and there's no name of the band on the tickets. And I'm like, hey, honey, I wonder who we're gonna go see, because there's no name on here. And she goes, yeah, there is right there, no cameras. I said, honey, that's no cameras. Now, she's chasing me down the street because I'm texting the kids going, you're not going to believe what your mom just did. We got home a couple nights later that had Latin music playing. My wife goes, what is that? And they go, no cameras!
One of my daughter's best friend's little boy is half Vietnamese, and his dad's name is Me. So me and I know, me and I were inspectors at a robotics tournament, and it turned to a bad Asian version of Who's On First. Because the director came up and said, hey, who signed off on this robot? And I said, me. He goes, you? And I said, no. Well, then who? Him. Well, who's he? Me. We can do this all day, buddy. So me found out I was making fun of him. He's a grown man. He's had that name his entire life. No one's ever made fun of him except for me. Me. He called me and said, it gets worse. I go, how? He goes, my sister's name is you. I said, you're lying. He goes, I swear. I'm like, well, how cruel are your parents? We're going to name them me and you and send them to America. That's what we're doing. That'll teach him to talk back. Y'all know who Glenn Campbell was? Okay, Glenn Campbell passed away. God rest his soul. So Glenn and I were doing a show in New Orleans a while back, and he had a touch of a cold. He goes, hey man, just put a cough drop in your mouth. That's what I do. I go, you sing with a cough drop in there? He goes, yeah, no one can tell. And I go, yeah, you're not that good anymore. But so we were doing a show for the International Poetry Society in New Orleans. So we get in the car to go to the venue, and Glenn gets in and goes, hey, Henry, you got your chicken jokes? And I go, excuse me? He goes, you going to do some chicken jokes? And I went, oh, no, you know what? They're all yours, man. Okay, because I got a couple of chicken jokes. I go, yeah, do your chicken jokes, man. So I go up and do my bit. Glenn comes out, packed house, thousands of people. He starts telling chicken jokes, and they're just staring at him. And his manager's standing right next to me, and I just start laughing. He goes, what? And Glenn looks at me and goes, what's going on? I go, poetry, not poultry. And his manager goes, did you know the whole time? I went, yeah, I sure did. He's like, why didn't you tell him? I go, because I'm a pro. Glenn hated me from that day on, man. Those people stared at him like he was the biggest idiot. Afterwards, you do that? I go, yeah, dude, yeah, I did. It took me twice, though. When you said chicken jokes, it didn't register until you said it again, and I went, oh, God, he's an idiot. Yeah, okay. Do your chicken jokes, Glenn. Go for it.